Peace, man. What it do, man? So, we gonna get into the lesson, but first, let us react to this video, man. Let's watch it. She ching-chonged her ass. Damn. They got her ass all by her motherfucking... Got her ass all on her toes. Damn, they get down on her like that, like they jumping her ass. Hold on. First off, her ass ain't even supposed to be out there, family. She ain't even supposed to be out there. That's what we need to keep in mind to begin with. She ain't supposed to be out there fighting for them anyway. But she did ching chong her ass. We might have to bring that back though. Look at him. Stage. Before we get started, it's imperative that I open up this lesson with the right spiritual energy. So first, let me start by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. All right. Now, we just seen what just happened, right? And the reason that took place is because first off, she ain't had no business with her ass out there. Period. You know what I'm saying? Nobody with carbon in their skin should be working for law enforcement. Should be working to protect this republic, this country in any form, shape, or way. This country ain't never did shit for you. Period. It hasn't. Ain't did nothing for you. And although the entire event that took place at the Capitol, we know that was staged. I highlighted that video for a reason. I want you to pay attention to something. I want you to pay attention to something very, very closely. Understand that she's an example of a person who believes in the system, who is trying to operate or work within the system. She about went to school, graduated high school, valedictorian, head of her class, went to college, then went into the academy, probably went to some military first, then went into the academy when she got out. Like, she probably got kids at home that's in good schools, husband, you know, it's a police officer, you know, protecting and serving our country, right? That's an officer's job, to protect and serve their country, just like people in the military. Most officers come out the military. This is a fact. So, understand that regardless of what position you take in this republic, you still got carbon in your skin, unless they cloned you and they are able to control you. If they are able to control you and you have carbon in your skin, you good with them. But if you are not able to be controlled and you have carbon in your skin, you're not good with them. You're the enemy. So what happened there, it was deeper because although she had every right to swing back to defend herself, officer or not, she defended herself against that white lady, and look how they grabbed her up. They treated her like she was motherfucking. You hear me? They just treated her like she wasn't even an officer no more. You know what I'm saying? And then we have yet to hear from this goddess. We don't know what happened. We don't know what was the end result of that. We don't know how that story played out. So, this is my message to officers. with carbon in their skin, my black and Latino police officers, military men, like, you can't say you love your people and you working for them. They are our oppressors. They are against us. And even those of you who are in the military, if you didn't know this, that's why I'm telling you. Hopefully you see this video. I know a lot of people in the military sleep, so they might not know. So I have to always remember that it's not judging you, but it's waking you up. I'm the alarm clock. Listen, come out of that military. It's a bigger fight, a bigger war going on right now. Bigger fight, bigger war going on right now. You can't love your people trying to fight for a country that has killed your people. You fight for a country that don't even love you. Whether you working as the CIA, FBI, any form of government, they don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? In that system, you still just a nigga. You still just a nigga in that system as well. Yes, you is. You'll never be respected like the white people in the police academy. You'll never get respected. I don't give a fuck how many arrests you make. They ain't gonna never respect you, dog. You hear what I'm saying, dog? They ain't gonna never love you, dog. Give a fuck how much you kiss their ass. They ain't gonna never respect you like they respect them other them human beings that work as police officers. I don't care how many people you save working in the military. Nigga, you can go, you can swim 25 man-made lakes and 13 oceans to go save and carry back 3,500 men on your shoulders, nigga. On your shoulders, you hear me? And when you get back to sea, when you get back to land, nigga, you still ain't gonna be respected like them white people, them human beings that's in that same military. So it's like, there's no reason to continue to use your talent for a boss, for a team that is against you itself. There's draining you your energy, harnessing your energy, and it's going to use that energy and that electricity and that magnetism, which comes from your soul and your spirit, and take it to use to harm your people. So why, before you pull out them handcuffs and try to arrest him for selling drugs, what are you doing for your people? What are you doing to your people? You know better than the guy that's selling drugs to the community, because you're out here helping the oppressor by arresting your own people, kidnapping your own people, if you black or Latino. You get what I'm saying? Like that's real. That's real. Come out of that beast. Come out of that devil. Come out of that devil. We in the middle of war right now. We in the middle of war right now. All right? We know who the oppressors is. Those who can't channel the frequency of the motherfucking sun. They the ops. You can't channel the frequency of the sun? You the ops. Unless you vibrating high and you have a good spirit, then you're not the ops. But other than that, if you don't have carbon in your skin, then you are not opposition. Oppressors. So why would you help your oppressors? The original. All right? Police officers were the slave catchers. Yes, they was. That's why the slave catchers, they got the same badge that the police officers wear. As police officers, it's the same badge that the slave catchers used to wear. So how can you have carbon in your skin and work for a system that has enslaved your people and was designed to kill your motherfucking people, nigga? A black cop or Latino cop or detective or military man is that's just like back in the day, those black slaves that would be out there helping the master catch other black runaways. Remember those? That's the same thing. You know, come up out of that. Remember who you are. Understand who you are. You are a divine being. You are a luminous being. Divine being, luminous being. There's no reason not to ride with your people. So this is my message to the officers, the detectives, the military man. Let our oppressors fight their own war. They ain't never gave a fuck about you, no way. Facts. They ain't never gave a fuck about you. Facts. You know it. So let's not act like we don't know it. Let's not act like we don't know it. All right? We already understand this. So that black cop was out there and she showed you how they feel about you. She probably was an outstanding cop. But because she defended herself, she get hauled away like she did something wrong. But let the shoe would have been reversed. If the shoe was reversed, I bet you wouldn't have seen the white cop get hauled off like that. I bet you wouldn't have. Facts. You would have not seen the white cop get hauled off like that, family. This is a fact. Real life facts, man. So learn. Pay attention. It's about frequency. Keeping you to believe that you can make a change in the system by working for them when their grand goal is to destroy your people. They manipulated you like they did all of us. I'm talking to my black and Latino people that work for the judicial system. And after they get through using you to kill your own people, they're going to hang your ass like they just did her, right by the motherfucking collar. You fear them, so you work for them. Because you rather work for them to stay peaceful than to work against them. Remember who you are. We in the middle of a war. Remember who you are. Because if you don't, then that means you're with the system. And if you're not with us, then you're with them. And if you're with them, that's betting against the house. You're going to lose. This planet, the ancestors, us as a people, we waking up, we rising. We're taking the planet back. We're coming back to balance nature. The Kundalini energy is rising amongst us. Period. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. Y'all hear me? Ain't nothing they can do to stop this, y'all. Ain't nothing they can do to stop it. So I say to my fellow officers, that's gods and goddesses, come up out of that beast. Come up out of that dragon. Or you too shall perish with it. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Now leave as I come. Now we rise. One.